What's up, my crypto legends? In today's episode, we are taking a look at the Bitcoin price on the 4-hourly, and I guess everybody is bearish right now because we've broken out from this ascending wedge to the downside. We did create a double top. We had a massive run up to $48,000, and now I think a lot of people are expecting $42,000, $40,000, $38,000 Bitcoin potentially. Well, I'm going to show you some bullish shines in today's episode. As you can see, I've put a trend line here from the low of 22nd of July, and this higher low over here, we are just about getting a bounce. Will this hold or not? Well, we're going to talk about it in today's episode. We're going to take a look at the 1 hourly time frame. I can see a very bullish pattern here. Also, we're going to take a look. It can break down, it can break up. I do not know. I'm just going to show it to you in this episode. Now, in Ethereum, we're also going to take a look at some potential scenarios. And guys, remember, if you are interested in trading, PrimeXbt has got the best bonus available down below. You get 50% added to your deposit by using my link in the description and Bitcoinsensus 50 as the promotion code. This is my favorite day trading platform. For swing trading, I usually use Bybit because of the fees. And if you use my link in the description, you're getting up to $1,610 worth of bonus. Said this, let's dive in straight into the chart. Hello there, Andy here. Welcome back to another episode of Bitcoinsensus. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Daily TA on Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I also do live streams to connect with the community. I'm not a financial advisor. Don't buy or sell anything that I say. If you do so, do your own research. Let's dive in. All right, zooming in here on the 4-hourly chart. We do know the bearish case scenario, right? We've got this ascending wedge. The potential target is all the way down to the $38,000, but we got 42,500 being a major support, and also the 40,500, okay, being the resistance here from the past in May and June, as you can see. So now we do know the bearish case scenario. What would be the bullish case? Now, if I zoom in here on the chart, we have created this support range right over here from this low of the 22nd of July, higher low right over there. Now we are currently just bouncing. Are we going to hold, or are we going to break to the downside? Now, if we hold, I'm going to tell you the bullish case scenario. Now, I want to turn this yellow so we can clearly see this support range. And what I can see here from these higher highs, okay, we've also created a channel. If I connect this higher high with the wicks, also with this one, and I extend it, we do clearly see that we have a channel right over here. Now, if we do get a major bounce from this support range, I potentially think that we are creating a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves. Now we're in the 4th wave. If I do get the pattern here from the 22nd of July, this being the first wave, okay, as you can see here clearly, then we have the correction being the second wave. Now we have the third wave going all the way to the $48,000, and now we're having the 4th wave correction, potentially almost hitting the number 1 wave, okay, which would be around about the $42,600 area approximately. But we could have a major bounce here from this support. We do not need to come all the way down to the first wave resistance. Now, if we did get this bounce, potentially the 5th wave is usually a small wave. It's not as big as the 3rd wave, so maybe potentially we are going to go to the $51,000 or even $52,000. That might be the top, okay, of this resistance of this channel, as you can see here on the chart. So this is also a very possible scenario. Remember, this ascending wedge here, we did break out. If we do take a look at the 1 hourly chart, we did break out here with hardly any volume at all. The volume is pretty similar from the volume that we've been having for the last couple of weeks. There's even higher volume inside here going to the upside from this ascending wedge. Now, also, I see a bullish case pattern zooming in here on the 1 hourly chart, and this is connecting these lower highs on the 1 hourly. Okay, we've got this high over here. No, we're starting a downtrend, this lower high, this lower high. So if I connect them, you can see that we are having a resistance here from this downwards trend line. Now, if I do connect this low with this low, with this low, you can clearly see here also that we are potentially, even you can connect this low over here. We are forming a descending wedge. This is a bullish pattern. So the good thing about this is that, you know, the breakout from the ascending wedge hasn't had much volume. So maybe potentially if we do break the resistance from these lower highs, then with higher volume, this maybe will indicate that the ascending wedge pattern, the breakout to the downside, the bears haven't had enough steam and the bulls are going to fight back. Now the target is all the way up here to the $48,000 range again. Okay, this is where we have the target of the descending wedge. So it would be around about the $48,000. Now, if we go and zoom out here on the 4 hourly, breaking here the $48,000, it would make sense to create that fifth wave, potentially going to the $51,000 or even $52,000 easily in the next coming days. So this is a possible scenario. I know there is going to be a lot of people, that have studied Elliott wave. I have done also, and then they're going to say, number one wave can never be bigger than number three, and it is okay if the third wave is almost similar to the first wave. Even the fifth wave can be bigger than the first wave also, but usually the fifth wave is a little bit smaller. It doesn't have enough power to actually extend the wave as the number three. So it is totally normal if the third wave is almost the same or even even smaller than the first wave. This is only the projection of the waves. Now this is the bullish case scenario, guys. Eventually, if we did break below the $43,000 area, okay, we could see some fake outs. This would be invalidated. Okay, we are not going to be bouncing from here, I would think, to the upside. We might be breaking lower levels. What we do know is that the 42,500 is a major support range, so we might get supported here and then continue to the upside. Well, expect a little bit of volatility, and the best pattern that you can check out here in the immediate short term is this descending wedge on the 1 hourly. Okay, if we do break the resistance here nicely with some volume, it is very, very likely that the $48,000 will be met in the coming days. Remember, for experienced traders, PrimeXbt has got the best bonus available. You're getting 50% added to your deposit by logging in by using my link and using Bitcoinsensus 50 here on the account as the promotion code. You're getting 50% added to your deposit. You cannot withdraw this bonus. It is used for buying power. I have a full tutorial of PrimeXbt in the description. Now, taking a look at Ethereum on the 1 hourly, we did break out from this ascending channel. Okay, the supposed measured move is getting the width of the channel approximately, and from the breakout we should be meeting about the $2,900 range. Now, we did not have enough of volume, in my opinion. The volume is slightly higher, okay, from this breakout, so we could continue to the downside. But we're talking about the bullish case scenario. We do know the bearish one. We talked about it yesterday. I'm expecting a huge bounce around the $2,800, $900 range if we do come down to these levels. Now, bullish case scenario where I want to connect these lower highs over here like this, and I also want to connect these lower lows, and potentially we are creating a kind of descending channel over here. If we do connect the lows here, approximately, we did see some fake outs, as you can see on the 1 hourly, but most of the candles are getting supported from this trend line. Now, bullish case scenario would be creating a double bottom right over here. Okay, we do have this double top that we talked about yesterday, and this has already met the target, I would say. If we get the top here to the support range, and from the breakout, whoops, I've got the wrong one, from the breakout there, then this, you can clearly see that, yeah, this has been the support, and from the breakout, that was the measured move. We perfectly met the target on this double top. Now, if we do create a double bottom here, this would be the bottom right over here, 1, then 2. If we did clearly break here this resistance where we've got, if I did put a trend line over here, let's potentially use this box over here more or less exactly to this range. So we can clearly see that this is a resistance point. If we clearly break this resistance, then we'll be creating a double bottom scenario. We are still in this descending channel from these resistance and support, so we will be getting some type of resistance here. But if we do break it successfully, I'm going to show you the measured target. Okay, so we got 2 targets here from these patterns. We got the channel breakout, so if we break the channel here round about this area, this would be potentially tonight or in a few hours, or depending on if we're going to have this massive run up. Now, this would be 1 target, okay, from the channel, and then we do have the double bottom target also getting from the support to the resistance and from the breakout. This would also take us to round about the $3,300 area. So we got two potential bullish patterns forming. We have a descending channel, which is slightly bullish. They usually, not usually, they have more probabilities to break to the upside. So this could also be a scenario right over here. So if we do clearly break the $3,140 here nicely, it is very, very likely we're going to have a leg up to the $3,300 range. This would be the bullish case scenario. Of course, bearish one could happen. We still, we still broke out from this ascending channel. The target is even coming lower, so we might see sideways action. We might not even see this double bottom. We might just go sideways slightly and then have another dip, but we'll be still in this descending channel. This is something that we need to pay attention. We do know the measured targets from this breakout to the downside or to the upside is the width of the channel, guys. This is going to be it for today's episode. I might be doing a live stream afterwards. If I do not do a live stream today, I'll be definitely doing one tomorrow. And if you haven't checked out the Bitcoinsensus website, check it out. We've got the latest news. The latest news today is how banks in El Salvador plan to deal with Bitcoin. We've got the latest technical analysis and exchange reviews. Here you can find the best exchanges with the best bonuses and best fees. So check it out, totally free information. And if you do not know how to trade on Bybit or PrimeXbt, there's a tutorial popping up on the screen right now. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.